In a small town on Earth, there lived a young woman named Mia. She was bright and optimistic. She's known for her warm smile and friendly nature. But ever since her best friend, Alex, moved away to another city, Mia felt a growing distance in her heart. It was as if a part of her had been taken, leaving her feeling hollow and alone. Mia and Alex had been inseparable since childhood. They shared secrets, dreams, and countless adventures. Whether they were exploring the woods behind their houses, or staying up late talking about their hopes for the future, their bond was unbreakable. But when Alex's family decided to move for his father's new job, everything changed. At first they kept in touch through video calls and texts. Mia would eagerly wait for Alex's messages, her heart racing with excitement whenever her phone lit up with his name. But as weeks turned into months, the calls became less frequent. The time zones separated them further. Mia often found herself staring at her phone, wishing for a more meaningful connection. One rainy afternoon, as Mia sat by her window, she felt a wave of sadness wash over her. She missed Alex more than ever. The vibrant conversations they used to have had faded into silence, replaced by brief updates and polite exchanges. She longed for the laughter they used to share, the way they could talk for hours about anything and everything, determined to bridge the distance. Mia decided it was time to act. She picked up her phone and stared at Alex's name. What could she say? She wanted to tell him how much she missed him, how lonely she felt without him, but the words seemed stuck in her throat. After a deep breath, she typed a message. "Hey Alex, I miss you. Can we talk soon?" She hesitated before hitting send, her heart racing with uncertainty. Minutes felt like hours as she waited for a reply, just as doubt began to creep in. Her phone buzzed. It was Alex. "I miss you too. I'd love to talk. How about this weekend?" Mia's heart soared. They set a time, and she felt a flicker of hope ignite within her. That weekend, Mia prepared for their call with excitement. She put on her favorite sweater, the one Alex had complimented many times. When the video call finally connected, Mia's face lit up as she saw Alex smiling on the screen. It felt like a warm hug, familiar and comforting. "Hey, you," greeted her with his usual enthusiasm. "It's been too long, I know. I can't believe how much I've missed you," Mia replied, her voice shaky with emotion. They spent the next hour catching up, sharing stories about their lives, school, and new friends. But as the conversation flowed, Mia noticed a subtle change. Alex seemed a bit different, more reserved, as if he was holding back. "Are you okay?" Mia asked, concern creeping into her voice. "You seem, I don't know, quieter than usual."
Alex
sighed, running a hand through his hair. "I guess I've just been feeling a bit lost since I moved. Everything is so different here. I miss home, and I miss you." Mia's heart ached. She felt the same way. "I miss you too. Out. It's hard not having you around. I thought we could stay close, but it feels like we're drifting apart." "Yeah," Alex admitted, his expression serious. "I really want to reconnect, but sometimes, I don't know how, I feel like I'm not the same person anymore." Mia took a deep breath, her determination rising. "We can figure it out together. Let's plan a visit. I can come see you, or you can come home for a weekend. We can explore our favorite places again." Alex's face brightened at the suggestion. "That would be amazing. I'd love that." As they continued to talk, Mia felt a renewed sense of hope. They discussed their plans and shared memories, laughing at inside jokes that only they understood. It was as if the distance between them began to fade, replaced by the warmth of their friendship. After the call, Mia felt lighter. She realized that even though Alex was miles away, their bond was still strong. They both wanted to reconnect. And that was the first step toward healing the distance. Over the next few weeks, they made plans for Alex to visit. Mia eagerly planned activities, wanting to show him everything she loved about their hometown. She was filled with excitement and anticipation, counting down the days until she would see her best friend again. When the day finally arrived, Mia waited at the train station, her heart pounding with joy. She spotted Alex stepping off the train. She ran to him, throwing her arms around him in a tight embrace. "It felt like coming home. I can't believe you're here," she exclaimed, pulling back to look at him. "You haven't changed a bit." Alex laughed, his eyes sparkling. Neither of you. It's so good to be back. They spent the weekend exploring their old haunts, talking late into the night, and laughing until their sides hurt. It was as if no time had passed at all. The distance that had once felt insurmountable became a mere memory, overshadowed by the strength of their friendship as they stood together on a hill overlooking their town, watching the sunset paint the sky. In vibrant colors, Mia felt a sense of fulfillment. You know, she said softly, even when we're far apart, we can always find our way back to each other. Our friendship is stronger than any distance. Alex nodded, a smile spreading across his face. You're right. No matter where we go, I'll always carry you with me. In that moment, Mia realized that even in a vast universe filled with challenges and changes, the bonds of love and friendship could withstand anything. Just like humanity had once walked away from the Galactic Council, she and Alex had faced their own distance but had chosen to reconnect. They were not just surviving. They were thriving together, ready to face whatever came next. And so, as they watched the sun dip below the horizon, Mia felt a renewed sense of hope. Their friendship, like humanity's spirit, would always find a way to shine through the darkness. After Alex's visit, Mia felt happier than she had in months. The memories they made together replayed in her mind, filling her with warmth and hope. But when Alex left and returned to his new city, the familiar feeling of emptiness returned. The house seemed quieter. The streets felt lonelier. Mia sat by her window many evenings, watching rain hit the glass, remembering their laughter and wishing things had not changed. She tried to keep busy. She joined a local club, hoping to make new friends, but no one seemed to understand her in the way Alex did. She helped her mother in the garden, picked up her guitar again, and even started a journal. Still, every time she looked at her phone, she felt a pang of sadness when she didn't see a message from Alex. One evening, Mia's mother sat beside her. You miss Alex, don't you? She asked gently. Mia nodded, tears shining in her eyes. I do. It's like a piece of me is missing. I want to talk to him, but I don't know what to say. I feel like we're living in different worlds now. Her mother squeezed her hand. Sometimes when people move away, it's easy to feel alone. But remember, real connections don't break. Sometimes you just have to find new ways to keep them strong. Mia thought about her mother's words. She realized she had been waiting for Alex to contact her, but maybe she could do something herself. She opened her laptop and started writing an email to Alex. She told him about her new hobbies, the club she joined, and how much she missed their conversations. She even attached a funny photo of them from their last visit. After sending the email, Mia waited anxiously. Days passed. She checked her inbox every morning and night, hoping for a reply. Doubt crept in. Maybe Alex was too busy for her now, or maybe he had made new friends. But then one afternoon, she heard her phone buzz. It was a message from Alex. Hey, Mia. Sorry it took me so long to reply. Things have been so busy here with school and family, but your email made my whole week. I loved the photo. I miss you too. Let's try to keep in touch more. Want to have a video call this weekend? Mia's heart leapt with relief and happiness. She quickly replied, and together they set a time for the call. She spent all week thinking about what she would say. When Saturday came, she set up her computer and waited, a little nervous, but mostly excited. When Alex's face appeared on the screen, Mia grinned. His room looked different, but his smile was the same. He talked for hours, sharing stories about their lives. Alex told her about his new school, his struggles with making friends, and how he missed their hometown. Mia shared her own stories, and for the first time, she felt like they were on the same page again as they laughed. Mia realized that even though life had changed, their friendship could still grow. They just needed to find new ways to stay close. She suggested they start a shared online journal where they could write messages, share photos, and even draw silly doodles like they used to do in their notebooks at school. Alex loved the idea. They made a promise to write something in the journal every week, no matter how busy they got. It wasn't the same as seeing each other every day, but it was a new adventure, and it was theirs. Weeks passed, and the online journal became their special place. Mia wrote about her dreams and worries, asked Alex questions, and told him about small things that made her smile. Alex wrote back about his new city, his favorite books, the things that reminded him of home. One day, Mia saw a post from Alex in the journal, a photo of a park bench with the words, "This spot reminds me of our favorite hill. Wish you were here." Mia smiled, her heart swelling with hope. She replied with a photo of her own, sitting under their favorite tree in the old park, writing, "Still saving your spot." Through their messages and photos, Mia and Alex found a new way to be close, even though they were far apart. The sadness Mia felt began to fade, replaced by a quiet happiness. She learned that even when life changes and people move away, the bonds you build don't have to break. Sometimes you just have to work a little harder, try new things, and never give up hope. In the bigger world, Mia sometimes heard news about distant places and people changing, about chaos and confusion when old connections were lost. But in her own life, she knew she had the power to keep her friendships strong, to reach out and rebuild what was lost. One evening, as she wrote in the journal, Mia thought about how humanity, just like her, sometimes needed to step back and find new ways to connect. Maybe, just maybe, if everyone tried a little harder to understand and care for each other, the world could feel a little less lonely. Mia looked up at the stars shining outside her window. She felt hopeful, knowing that no matter where life took her or Alex, their friendship would always find a way to shine, just like the stars in the night sky. And in that hope, Mia realized, was the true power of humanity, ever giving up, always. Finding a way and believing that even after walking away, you could always choose to come back. Mia sat at her desk, her laptop open to the online journal she shared with Alex. The words they exchanged had become a lifeline for her, a way to bridge the distance between them. Still, even with their regular messages, Mia sometimes felt a pang of sadness. It was as if a shadow lingered over her heart, reminding her of the moments they used to share in person. One evening, as she flipped through their journal entries, she noticed a pattern. While they laughed and reminisced about their childhood, there was a growing silence about their present lives. Mia wondered if Alex was still struggling to adjust to his new city. She felt the need to reach out beyond the screen to do something more meaningful, to reconnect. Inspired by this thought, Mia decided she would visit Alex. She had saved up some money from her summer job, and she felt a rush of excitement at the idea of surprising him. The thought of seeing his smile in person again made her heart race. She quickly checked train schedules and found that she could visit him next weekend. As the days passed, Mia planned every detail of her trip. She packed her favorite snacks for the journey, along with a small photo album filled with pictures of their adventures together. The album was a treasure trove of memories, birthday parties, school events, and silly selfies. She hoped that sharing these memories would remind Alex of the strong bond they had and help him feel more at home. Finally, the day of her trip arrived. Mia woke up early, her excitement bubbling over. She took the train to Alex's city, watching the scenery change outside her window. As she traveled, she thought about what she would say when she saw him. Would he be surprised? Would he be happy? The questions swirled in her mind. Nothing could dampen her enthusiasm. As the train pulled into the station, Mia took a deep breath. She stepped onto the platform, her heart pounding. She didn't have Alex's exact address, but she knew. The area he had described in their messages, the small map in hand, she set off toward the park where Alex often went to relax. After walking for a while, Mia finally reached the park. It was beautiful, filled with tall trees and blooming flowers. She felt a sense of calm wash over her as she scanned the area, hoping to catch a glimpse of her friend. Just as she was about to lose hope, she spotted him sitting on a bench, his head buried in a book. With a smile, Mia approached quietly. She stood behind him for a moment, her heart racing with anticipation. Then she called out, "Hey, Alex." "Guess who's here?" Alex looked up, his expression shifting from confusion to surprise. "Mia," he exclaimed, jumping up from the bench. His face broke into a wide grin, and he ran to her, wrapping her in a tight hug. "I can't believe you're here. I wanted to surprise you," Mia said, her voice bubbling with joy. "I missed you so much, and thought it was time to reconnect in person. I'm so glad you did, Alex replied, stepping back too. Look at her. This is amazing. You have no idea how much I needed this. They spent the day together, exploring the park and catching up on everything they had missed. Mia showed him the photo album she had brought, and they laughed at their childhood antics. Each picture sparked a story, and soon they were lost in shared memories, just like old times, as they settled on a picnic blanket. Enjoying the snacks Mia had packed, she noticed that Alex seemed more relaxed. He opened up about his struggles. In the new city, the difficulty of making friends, and the loneliness he felt. Mia listened intently, her heart aching for him. I thought moving here would be exciting, he said, looking down at the grass. But it's been really hard. I miss our hometown and all the fun we had together. Mia nodded, understanding exactly how he felt. I miss it too. But you know what? We're still connected. No matter where we are, we can always find a way back to each other. Hey, Alex smiled, and Mia could see a spark of hope in his eyes. Pure. Right. I guess I just needed to be reminded of that. They spent the rest of the day talking about their dreams for the future. Mia shared her aspirations for college, and Alex talked about his love for art and how he wanted to become an illustrator. The more they talked, the more they realized that distance couldn't diminish their bond. They were still the same friends, who cared for each other deeply. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Mia felt a sense of peace. The worries that had clouded her mind seemed to fade away. She had taken a leap of faith by visiting Alex, and it had brought them closer together. This was the hope she had been longing for, the kind that reminded her that true friendships could withstand any challenge. Thank you for coming all this way, Alex said softly, his eyes shining. It means so much to me. I do. It again in a heartbeat, Mia replied. You're my best friend. I want to make sure you know you're never alone, no matter where life takes us. As they packed up their things, Mia felt a rush of determination. She wanted to help Alex find his place in this new city. Let's plan more visits, she said. I can help you find fun places here, like art galleries or coffee shops. We can explore together. I'd love that, Alex replied, enthusiasm returning to his voice. Maybe I can show you my favorite spots too. They walked back through the park, the evening air filled with laughter and hope. Mia realized that by taking this step, she had not only helped Alex, but had also solidified her own strength. She understood now that reaching out, taking risks, and showing up for the people we care about was what truly mattered. As they reached the station, Mia hugged Alex tightly one last time. I'll be back soon, I promise, she said. I can't. Wait, Alex replied, a big smile on his face. You've given me the hope I needed to keep going. Mia boarded the train, her heart full. She had come to remind Alex of their bond, but in doing so, she had also reminded herself of the power of friendship. No matter how far they were apart, they could always find ways to reconnect. Just like humanity, which, despite its challenges and distances, could always come together to create something beautiful. As the train pulled away, Mia looked out the window, watching the world pass by. She felt hopeful about the future and excited for all the adventures that lay ahead for both her and Alex. Together, they would navigate the distance, just as humanity could rise to meet any challenge. Mia returned home from her visit with Alex, filled with hope and excitement. Their time together had reminded her of the strong bond they shared, but it also made her realize how much she missed him when they were apart. As she settled back into her routine, she couldn't shake the feeling of longing for their friendship to grow even stronger. Back at school, Mia found herself daydreaming during classes. She often thought about the places Alex had shown her in his city and the laughter they had shared. But as the days passed, she also felt a familiar sadness creeping in. The distance between them was still there, and she wanted to do something meaningful to keep their connection alive. One afternoon, while sitting in her favorite cafe, Mia had an idea. What if she organized a virtual game night? They'd always enjoyed playing games together, and this could be a fun way to spend time together, even from far away. She quickly texted Alex, suggesting the idea. To her delight, he replied almost immediately, "That sounds awesome. Let's do it. I can't wait." Mia felt a rush of happiness. They set a date and made a list of games they would play. She spent the next few days preparing, gathering snacks, and making sure her laptop was ready for the big night. She even created a fun invitation graphic to send to Alex, complete with colorful designs and their favorite game characters. When the night finally arrived, Mia felt a mix of excitement and nerves. She logged onto the video call, her heart racing. A few moments later, Alex appeared on the screen, his face lighting up with a big smile. "Hey, you ready for some fun?" he asked, his enthusiasm infectious. "Absolutely. I've got snacks and everything," Mia replied, holding up a bowl of popcorn. "Let's get started." They began with a trivia game that they both loved. As they played, their laughter filled the screen, and Mia felt the distance between them shrinking with every shared joke and memory. They cheered for each other, teasing and celebrating their small victories. It felt almost like they were in the same room, and for a while, the miles that separated them vanished. After a few rounds, they decided to take a break. Mia poured herself a drink and looked at Alex, who was munching on chips. "You know, I've been thinking," she said, her tone turning serious. "I really want to help you feel more at home in your new city." Alex's expression softened. "I appreciate that, Mia. It's been tough, but having you in my life makes it easier. I just wish I could find my place here." Mia nodded, understanding his struggle. "Why don't we come up with a list of things you want to do or places you want to explore? I can help you brainstorm ideas, and then you can make a plan." "That's a great idea," Alex replied, his eyes lighting up. "I've been wanting to check out some art galleries and local events, but I haven't known where to start." They spent the next hour discussing potential places Alex could visit. They talked about local art shows, music festivals, and even a nearby park that had a beautiful walking trail. Mia encouraged him to take small steps to meet new people and get involved in the community. With each suggestion, Alex's excitement grew. Mia felt proud to help him. As the night continued, they returned to their games. But now their conversation included planning and dreaming for the future. They talked about everything they wanted to do together, visiting new places, trying new foods, and creating more memories. After their game night ended, Mia felt a sense of fulfillment. They'd not only connected over games, but also opened up about their feelings and dreams. This was a new chapter for their friendship, one that involved supporting each other even from afar. In the days that followed, Mia kept in touch with Alex. Through texts and messages encouraging him to visit the places they had discussed, she shared articles about upcoming events in his city, and even sent him links to virtual tours of galleries and museums. Alex responded with excitement, telling her about his plans to attend a local art exhibit that was opening soon. One Saturday, Mia received a message from Alex that brought a smile to her face. "Hey, I went to that gallery today, and it was amazing. I even met some people who love art too. Thank you for pushing me to go." Mia felt a rush of joy. "It's fantastic." "Alex, I knew you could do it," she replied. The thought of Alex making new friends and finding his place filled her with pride. As the weeks went by, Mia continued to support Alex from a distance, and he began to thrive in his new surroundings. He sent her pictures of the people he met and the art he admired. Each photo was a reminder that their friendship was thriving, even across the miles. One evening, while Mia was working on her homework, she received a video call from Alex. She instantly smiled and answered. "Hey there, how was your day?" "It was great. Went to a concert in the park, and it reminded me of all our concerts back home," he said, his eyes sparkling with excitement. "I even thought of you when they played our favorite song." Mia felt warmth spread through her. "I wish I could have been there with you, but I'm so proud of you for going out and having fun." "Thank you for always believing in me," Alex said sincerely. "I really don't think I would have done any of this without your support. You've helped me see that I can be happy." Here, Mia's heart swelled with happiness. That's what friends are for. We may be far apart, but I'll always be here for you. As the conversation continued, Mia realized that their friendship had grown stronger despite the distance. They had learned to adapt, to reach out and support one another in new ways. It was a testament to the power of connection, a reminder that real friendships could endure challenges. That night, after they said their goodbyes, Mia reflected on how far they had come. Just like humanity, which had faced struggles but always found ways to reconnect and rebuild. She and Alex had navigated their own challenges, had transformed their distance into an opportunity for growth and understanding. In the weeks that followed, Mia felt a renewed sense of hope. She and Alex continued to share their experiences and dreams, each message strengthening their bond. They knew that no matter where life took them, they would always find a way back to each other. It's just like the stars that shone brightly in the night sky, guiding them through the darkness. As Mia looked out at the stars one evening, she felt grateful. She had learned that love and friendship were powerful forces, capable of overcoming any distance. And with that hope in her heart, she knew that their journey together was just beginning. Mia woke up one sunny Saturday morning, the warmth of the sunlight streaming through her window. Today felt special. It had been a few months since she had visited Alex, and in that time, friendship had grown stronger despite the distance. They had shared countless messages, game nights, and plans for the future. Yet, something inside Mia told her that it was time for another visit, with excitement bubbling inside her. Mia grabbed her phone and sent Alex a text. "Hey, how about I come visit next weekend? I'd love to see you again." She waited eagerly for his reply. Moments later, her phone buzzed. "That sounds amazing. Let's make it a fun weekend. I can't wait to show you some new places." Mia's heart raced with joy. They both knew that this visit would strengthen their bond even more. She spent the week planning their time together, thinking about all the things they could do. They wanted to make this trip special, filled with laughter and new memories. When the day finally arrived, Mia hopped on the train, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. She traveled, she recalled the last visit and how much fun they had, exploring the park and talking about their dreams. She couldn't wait to see Alex again. As the train pulled into his city, Mia felt butterflies in her stomach. She quickly made her way to the park where they had spent time before. When she arrived, she spotted Alex, sitting on a bench, sketchbook in hand, deeply focused on his drawing. "Hey, artist," Mia called out, waving enthusiastically. Alex looked up, and his face broke into a wide grin. "Mia, you made it!" He jumped up and ran to her, pulling her into a warm hug. "I'm so glad you're here." They settled on the bench, and Alex showed her the drawings he had been working on. "I've been inspired by all the places we talked about," he said, flipping through his sketchbook. The pages were filled with beautiful scenes of the city and characters he had imagined. Mia was amazed. "They're incredible, Alex. You found your creative groove," she said, genuinely impressed. "I knew you could do it." After catching up, they decided to explore a local art festival that was happening that weekend. Mia was excited to see the creativity of the city and to support Alex in his newfound passion. As they walked through the festival, they admired the artworks, chatted with local artists, and even participated in a fun mural project where festival goers could add their own touches. Mia watched as Alex talked to the artist with confidence, sharing his thoughts and ideas. She felt proud of how much he had grown since moving. "You're really shining here," she said, nudging him playfully. "I can see you belong in this city." "Thanks to you," he replied, his eyes bright. "You helped me find my way. I wouldn't have done any of this without your support." After spending hours at the festival, they found a cozy cafe nearby. They ordered their favorite drinks and sat at a small table outside. The sun was setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, and Mia couldn't help but feel grateful for this moment. "Remember when we used to dream about our futures?" Mia asked, stirring her drink. "It feels like those dreams are starting to come true for both of us." Alex nodded, a thoughtful expression on his face. "Yeah, I used to think those dreams were so far away. But now, I feel like I can actually reach them." Mia leaned forward. "That's because you've been brave. You took the leap to move, and you've worked hard to make new friends and find your passion. I'm really proud of you." They spent the rest of the evening talking about their dreams, plans, and the challenges they had faced. Mia shared her goals for college and how she wanted to study art and design, while Alex talked about his aspirations to become a professional illustrator. They encouraged each other, knowing that no matter where they ended up, they would support one another. As they walked back through the park, the stars began to twinkle above them. Mia felt a deep sense of peace. It was moments like these that reminded her of the strength of their friendship. It both faced challenges and distance, but they had always found ways to reconnect. "Let's make a pact," Mia said suddenly, stopping to look at Alex. "No matter where life takes us, we promise to keep supporting each other and stay connected. We can visit, call, and even write letters if we have to." "I love that idea," Alex replied, grinning widely. "It's a promise. We'll always be there for each other." They shook hands, both laughing at the formality of it. But in their hearts, they knew it was a serious commitment. Their friendship was a guiding light, and they would keep it shining no matter the distance. The next day, they decided to take a trip to a nearby hiking trail that Alex had discovered. Mia had always loved being outdoors, and she was excited to see the beauty of the area. As they hiked, they talked about everything and nothing, the conversation flowing effortlessly. The path wound through tall trees and blooming flowers, and the fresh air filled their lungs. When they reached the top of the trail, they were greeted with a breathtaking view of the city below. Mia stood in awe, feeling grateful for the beauty around her. "This is incredible," she exclaimed, taking it all in. "It really is," Alex agreed, taking a moment to catch his breath. "And it's even better sharing it with you." They took pictures, capturing the moment forever. Standing side by side, they smiled at the camera, knowing that this was just another step in their journey together. As they made their way back down, Mia felt a surge of hope. She realized that even though life was full of changes, the connections they built were what truly mattered. It's just like humanity, which faced challenges but always found a way to unite and thrive. Mia and Alex had learned to navigate their distance together. When it was time for Mia to head home, she felt a mix of sadness and joy. "I'll miss you," she said, giving Alex one last hug. "But I know we'll keep our promise." "Absolutely. This isn't goodbye. It's just to see you later," Alex replied, his voice full of warmth. As Mia boarded the train, she looked back at Alex, who waved enthusiastically. She felt a surge of hope and determination. Their friendship was strong, and no distance could change that. As the train pulled away, Mia reflected on everything they had shared. She knew that, just like humanity's spirit, their connection would continue to shine brightly, guiding them through any challenges ahead. No matter how far apart they were, they would always find their way back to each other, and that made all the difference. With a smile on her face, she looked out at the passing scenery, feeling excited for the adventures still to come. Together, they would face anything life threw their way, united by the unbreakable bond of friendship.